Great pitchers duel tonight, a 2-1 win for you guys. We'll get to how the game was won in a moment, but a lot of people say that pitchers duels aren't exciting. I would show them this game tape to explain why they are.
Very exciting. Tip your hat to both guys today. Link was outstanding. Maybe the best performance I've ever seen in this league with my own eyes. So unhittable, pretty much. 16 of his 21 outs were strikeouts. So anytime a guy does that, that's pretty impressive. And it's not like there's not any good hitters in that lineup too. So outstanding job. And Gutierrez did his job, kept his team right in the ball game also. We got no hit there for a long time, and it was a weird situation when you're up 1-0 and you haven't got a hit. So we made the one manufacturer, I guess, and then we ended up giving the one Zoo leadoff walks. Leadoff walk came back to haunt us again, and you know he battled through it though. He only threw 10 pitches, and that's why I sent him back out in a tied ball game. He finished things off there.
Link had multiple strikeouts in each one of his 7 innings. You could tell pretty early on that he was going to be on today, I bet.
When he's living at the knees like he is and he's down in the zone, he's pretty much unhittable like he was today. What a performance that was. Like I said, one of the best I've ever seen, probably with my own set of eyes, especially in this league, and dominant. He was dominant today. I think that's the best word to describe that.
Taylor Oldham had the first hit of the game for you guys in the 8th inning. Almost got out of the park, hit off the wall. That kind of felt like it broke things free a little bit. Harris comes on, and then Espy's able to hit the walk-off home run in the 9th.
A normal day, the wind blowing the way it usually does out to left, that ball's probably gone. But he ends up getting the double there. Then, like you said, you know, he hits Rhino, get him on, and like you said, I think the momentum kind of changed there. Zoo came out and had a great second inning that we ran him out there for, and then Espy, an experienced hitter with a 2-0 count, puts the ball in play and puts the ball in play hard to win a ball game. And Oldie, tip your hat to him. I thought he made a couple good defensive plays out there at second base today too that helped us get out of innings.
Top team in the Central, Lincoln, is coming in. This is the only time they come to Wichita this year. They've beaten you guys twice. You've lost 5 series this year, 2 of them to Lincoln. A little bit of payback on the mind of the Wingnuts.
Yeah, I think we're 2-4 against them this year and lost both series against them. So yeah, I think we just got to go out and continue to do what we do. It's a good ball club. More than likely, they're going to find themselves in the playoffs too. So be a good matchup. We're looking forward to it.
John, congratulations on a game well pitched. Fun to watch tonight. You set the single-game record in Wingnuts history with 16 strikeouts. Struck out multiple batters in each of your 7 innings. Did you have a feeling things were going to go well early on today?
I knew we had a good game plan early on. My arm was feeling pretty good, you know, warming up and in the bullpen. And, you know, like I said, our game plan today I thought was pretty solid the whole way through. You know, Dean and I, it's our first time working together, and you know, he really had a good feel for what we were trying to do, and showed a lot of feel for their hitters, although I know he hasn't caught against them a lot. So I was really pleased with how we worked together and the approach that we took against them.
First 3 times out against Grand Prairie, nowhere near this amount of success. He still pitched well, but tonight it seemed completely different right from the get-go. Did you have a good feeling entering play today? Did the arm feel good? Did you have a different game plan for facing Grand Prairie?
A different game plan, absolutely. My arm felt great. My body was actually feeling really good too, which, you know, this late in the season you don't get very often. But, you know, they had been my Achilles heel, you know, all year. I think I've given up half of my runs to one team, and it's that one. So, you know, they're a good hitting ball club. Today, I just, you know, we executed our game plan to a T, I think, and you know, I made some quality pitches when I had to make them, and I think that was part of the success.
Talked a little bit before this about you obviously wanted to stay in the game, felt you could have finished it, but your bullpen, the way they've been pitching of late, Mike Zuzalik ends up getting the win. He's pitched very well, hasn't given up an earned run in 21 outings. You have to feel confident handing it over to a bullpen of this quality.
Oh, they have those roles for a reason. They have, you know, Zoo's the 8th inning guy, and Hinshaw is the closer for a reason. I had no problem with handing it over to them. I didn't really know what was going on until I was already out, and you know, we'd already pitched that inning, and I had no idea what had happened or what was going on. Looking back at it, would I have liked to stayed out there? Absolutely. Would I have liked the chance to go for the record? Sure. But you know, at the end of the day, it's about winning games and you know, us making it to the playoffs. So, you know, those guys are back there for a reason. I have no problem handing the ball to them.
Today was a very exciting game. You guys pull out a 2-1 victory. Let's start with the initial part of the ball game. Not sure how much fun it was as a hitter to watch one guy strike out 16 and another guy to no-hit you guys through 7 2/3. How much fun was it to watch the other pitchers do their job?
Yeah, today they both did an exceptional job. Obviously, Link was doing so well that the defense didn't really have to do anything. I think they might have hit like 4 balls into play. So considering it was so hot, it was actually kind of nice that we didn't have to move around that much. And Gutierrez for Grand Prairie did a great job. I mean, when there's good pitching, there's not a lot of hitting, so that's what happens.
Taylor Oldham finally broke through with a double that nearly left the park in the 8th inning. You guys entered the 9th inning tied. You had a tough play in the top half of that inning, but you come back and are able to walk off with a leadoff home run in the 9th inning. That had to feel good, a little bit of redemption.
Yeah, you know, I'm used to making that play. It wasn't necessarily a routine play. The balls hit hard, but I was obviously disappointed because I felt like I should have made that play. And luckily, I was able to contribute, and I got a good pitch to hit and hit it out.
You guys are going to welcome in Lincoln next, a team you used to play for. The Wingnuts have lost 5 series this year, and 2 of them have come to the Salt Dogs. A little bit of payback on the mind of the Wingnuts?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to beat those guys. It's a team that potentially we're going to be seeing in the playoffs. I think we're a superior team, but obviously in baseball you got to get done on the field. It doesn't matter what the record is or what the numbers look like. I mean, if they're beating you head to head, they have confidence against us. So, you know, it'd be good to come out here and spank them up a little bit.
We appreciate the time. Ask before we let you go. Anybody you want to say hi to back home?
Yeah, I want to say hello to my fiance and to my mom.